Hey, Krunst. Good to see you. I know I tested the sound earlier, and I feel like the levels are okay, but it might be kind of low, so you might want to crank up the volume a bunch. At least on my computer, like, my test recordings were fairly quiet. Oh, nice. We're plugged in. We're still Mark Hardy, Ghost Toucher, 420. Yeah, a little low. Yeah, I don't... I mean, my output on OBS is 100%. So I don't really know... I don't really know how to fix that. OBS, especially, like, on a Mac and streaming in general is really hard, so... yeah, I'm sorry. I can't really fix it. Because if I turn the game up too loud, then I'll have to shout over it, so... I don't know. But hi, Claire. I'm glad you're here. I know you've played a bunch of these. You've probably played this one. Because this is an old one. Yeah, I tried to fix the sound for the last one I did. I tried to get, like... You're frying tofu again. Oh, you haven't played this one. Oh, wow. Okay. This one is amazing. It's from 2003. Yeah, it's one of the classics. It's number 9. And it's so well written, and it's so nice, and I think it runs so smoothly. And the puzzles are pretty chill. I played Curse of Blackmore Manor last week, and I forgot how hard some of those puzzles were. Yeah, it would be nice if they kind of, like, made them for Mac. I am playing on a Mac through Wineskin, which isn't actually that difficult to do. I have a... If you're interested on how to, like, get them working on a Mac, I can send you a tutorial I wrote. It's on my Nancy Drew Tumblr. But yeah, Wineskin is free, and it just creates a wrapper for the game, so it thinks it's running on Windows, and you can play it. And yeah, that's how I'm able to play all the old ones, which are the best ones, in my opinion. So, yeah, we've got 6 people watching, which is pretty good already. Oh, Crash is here. Hi, Crash. I missed you. Yeah, I will, I'll, like, Claire, I'll get that link to you on Twitter, after this. But yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah. Or, Crash, what do you mean, are we Nancy or are we Dancer? What'd you have for dinner? I know Buenos is doing tofu. I just ate a burrito for lunch, basically. Yeah, I've mostly got bevs. Oh, it's a reference? I don't get the reference then, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pop into Twitter. The game sound's gonna go away for a second. Also, sorry for typing noises. Yeah, got another friend who's gonna make a sandwich and then eat, so we're just gonna chill out here a little bit. Volume Booster Chrome plugin. Are you saying that's for everyone watching or for me? Ooh, yes, the broccoli. That's so good. I have broccoli in the fridge for precisely that. Okay, audience. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, if anyone wants to look into Volume Booster for the Chrome plugin whatever that is. That might help. Because, yeah, I'm sorry the sound's low. Yeah, Macs aren't really meant for streaming, and I don't know, I have to buy some sort of sound mixer thing, and then, I don't know, like, all the forum stuff is just like, oh, I'm trying to do this on a Mac, and it's like, oh, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this doesn't work, tried that fucks it up. So we're just kind of stuck with this. It's very, it's very low-key streaming. I'm not going for anything fancy here. I just want to play the games with some friends, so... There are, oh yeah, let's see. I'm going to try to, again, like the last time I played, I'm going to try to kill Nancy in every way we can. There are 11 ways to die in this game. Some of them is actual death, which is fun. Those are always the best ones. We can get arrested, which is real fun. That's a rare one. We can also get food poisoning a lot. We can get food poisoning whenever we want, which is fun. That's a mechanic that, you'll wait and see. I'll have you help me give Nancy food poisoning. It'll be fun. And then there are 2 Easter eggs, which I'll try to do. I think last time I only got 1 of them. I think I got 1, but it was kind of on accident. And then I just forgot to do the other one, which was just like a sound bite on the phone. It's not that exciting. Yeah. Let me check and see. Twitter, okay. Nothing really going on there. Hi, you're here. Alright. I think I'm gonna wait maybe a few more minutes just for everyone to show up, because I think there's one more person coming, although she's not going to be in the chat. Yeah. Oh, I'm honored you rushed home to watch. That's very sweet. It makes me really happy to share these funny little games with everyone. They're a lot of fun. It makes me look forward to my weekend a lot. And also make sure I don't work on the weekend, because that's always a problem. I get like super bored, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll work on my pages for the next week or whatever. And we've got 8 people in. I think we might be ready to go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go. If anyone's late, I think that's fine. There's
Welcome
not like...
to my latest
Ooh.
case, Danger on Deception Island.
She's peppy on this one, eh?
Choose gameplay overview. When you're ready to start the game, choose either junior or senior detective.
Wow, she's perky. Okay, playing on junior because I don't need harder puzzles, just for the shit of it.
Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island, one of the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington State. George's friend, Katie Firestone, is expecting me. Katie's a marine biologist who's doing research into deep water parasitic growth.
Wow.
She also owns a whale watching boat and takes tours out practically every day. I should be excited, but for some reason I feel on edge, like something's out of whack. Maybe it's because George and Beth arranged this little vacation for me, and sometimes their plans don't work out so well. Or maybe it's because we're about to dock at a place called Snake Horse Harbor. Kind of a creepy name for a town, don't you think? Or maybe it's because I haven't been on vacation for so long that I've
Snake
forgotten
Horse
how to
Harbor.
relax. Anyway, we're here. It's not raining, but it's not sunny either. It's just kind of gray. Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Ever yours, Nancy.
Hi, Emily. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, beautiful Snake Horse Harbor. Oh, okay. It goes for us. I don't have to do anything.
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm Katie Firestone. Come on, I'll take you down to the boat. Great timing, huh? I just got back from getting some groceries. George could not have picked a better time to arrange for you to come out here. Just last week, this orca showed up in the
50
channel.
beautiful minutes. You'll get to see at least half of it.
Someone tore the place apart. The engine's a mess. Parts are missing. Others are damaged.
Fuck.
Why would somebody do this?
Are you gonna be able to fix it?
I better be able to. I can't afford to pay someone else to do it. And if I end up having to replace a lot of parts, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We better call the sheriff.
Actually, I'd rather not get the sheriff
Oof.
involved. The insurance company would raise my rates, and I just
Too
can't
real,
afford
Katie.
that. Besides, I've got my very own private detective now. You.
Are you sure you don't want to call somebody?
Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out.
They
It's
sound
at the
very
end of the
different to
dock.
me, but
Just
that's just
always
because
wear
I
your life
don't know.
jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming
I've
in,
heard
head
these
to
two a
shore
lot.
fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here.
I love how
Anyway,
she
your bunk's
defines
the empty one
GPS
below.
for us,
Why don't
because
you
the
go
game is
unpack?
so old. Like, a GPS is
Need
not,
any
like,
help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
that common of a thing to have. Okay, fucking boat. It's go time. Katie's boat. We're on a boat. Yeah, Deception Island. I remember I researched it a little while ago. I think there is a Deception Island, but it's like a really small piece of land in the San Juan Islands. Or I think it's like there's a Deception Strait. It's a made-up place, but it's set in like the real San Juans. It's their beautiful luggage. That's a throwback to the 6th game, which I played like 2 weeks ago, Secret of the Scarlet Hand, which is like one of my favorites. Fucking, those are tokens from the 8th game, the one right before this. That's also from Secret of the Scarlet Hand. And this is, I think the horse shirt is a hint to the next game, which is set on a ranch. It's really good. A horse ranch. Cattle ranch.
Wonder what's in here.
Ice. Frozen stuff. That's fun. Okay. Okay.
It looks like whoever damaged your engine did something to your faucet, too.
It'd be great if you could fix it. The pipes are in the cabinet under the sink.
Yeah. The Ancient Aliens dude, Sunny June.
At least the person
That's
who messed up
him.
the faucet left all the pipes here. I hope.
Excellent. Okay.
That looks right.
Hell yeah, it does.
That doesn't go there.
Oh. Come on. Oh, it doesn't go there. I was gonna start bragging about how well I can do this puzzle. Evidently, I need to shut my mouth.
That looks right.
I think I do it pretty well, though. I think I've been playing this game for 15 years. Because it can't... Fuck! Oh no, it's this one, that's right. Was it this one? Yeah, this came out when I was in middle school. And I've been playing it since then, pretty much.
That looks right.
Not constantly, but, you know. Yeah, we use all these pipes. It's great. It's a great puzzle. It's very realistic, because this is what
That
plumbing
looks right.
usually looks like. Voila!
The pipe's all fixed. I'll turn the water back on. There was something under the pipe.
Whale world. Don't just watch a whale, experience it. Sounds like a tagline for a Bad Dragon dildo, but we'll keep that to ourselves. Katie doesn't need to know. Okay, so here's the good shit. We can make a sandwich out of anything in the fridge. So we can do some ice cream, jam, catsup. Oh, we gotta have moldy cheese. Yeah, Andy, Jason, the two first names. I love baking soda on a sandwich. Cocoa sauce, yes. Chocolate sauce. This is of jellyfish specimens. We're gonna eat some of that. Oh, damn. Well, I hope your power doesn't go out. But yeah, this is our first bit of food poisoning. It's fun. This mayo expired in '94, which is already old for like when the game was made. But it's horrifying now. What is that? I don't even know what kind of meat that's supposed to be. And anchovies. Okay. We got the deluxe. We're gonna eat it.
Oh, suddenly I don't feel so good.
You gave yourself food poisoning?
All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
The ideal sandwich is a visually pleasing combination of high-quality carbohydrates and protein. Just keep it simple and you can't go wrong. Chef Sherwood says...
Sorry, guys. Gotta go.
Aww. Too ill to solve a mystery. We're gonna throw it away. We'll be wasteful. If you ever get a hankering for a certain sort of sandwich, just let me know. We'll eat it. Right.
My trusty laptop.
Trusty laptop.
Good thing I recharged my batteries.
We have an anagram buster. Journal, which I'll probably never check because I don't need to check a journal. But much. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So we can't send any email because a spam filter is working too well. We have a really nicely named email from Hannah, who is our nanny, I guess? She's the housekeeper. I think these are supposed to be, like, interesting emails for, like, when you're bored and whatever. We have the internet. Excellent local internet. And notes. Oh, I have a task list. Right. We're supposed to call Bess and George. And find out who trashed Katie's boat. That's all we gotta do right now. So, we'll call the girls. We can call Frank and Joe in this game, too. Let's call Bess. Because Katie is Bess and George's friend. Somehow. Oh, wow. We're calling them too early, I guess. Okay. Alright then. Right. Okay. Also, sorry if my mouse controls are kind of weird and slow. Playing in windowed, like, kind of...
You know, Nancy, for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty good at the town meeting last night.
What do you mean?
This orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago, and has been hanging around here ever since all by itself. She was getting way too close to boats, so I called the National Marines Fisheries Service. They made some recordings and did some tests and are analyzing them. In the meantime, they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
I take it not everyone agrees?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea, which costs them time and fuel. Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
And what do you say?
I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, she should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night, only much more strongly.
Who's Andy Jason?
Andy does whale watching tours too. If I had $1 for every time he's come here trying to talk me into selling out to him, I wouldn't be fixing this engine. I'd be buying a new one.
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
What's your whale story, Crash?
This note wasn't here before, was it?
No, whoever messed up my boat must have written it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh-oh.
That looks
This
bad.
GPS doesn't look so hot. I'd better tell Katie her GPS is broken.
Okay, let's tell Katie.
What's up?
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh,
True, she does
no.
need some new
It'd
mayo.
be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
Oh yeah, there's this cool one. We'll do it later when we need to. Let's see. Here's our kayak.
Piece of paper inside. Maybe it's a message. That's odd.
No, it's not. It's completely normal and fine. Okay, let's go. Oh man. Teenager neglects to wear helmet. Pays the price. I like this. The old deception zucchini toss. Okay. We killed Nancy without wearing a helmet. Cross that one off the list. We have to pick up the damn helmet every time, or we will die. Deception zucchini toss. Holt Scotto is running for Harbor
Looks
Master.
like somebody's running for Harbor Master.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, can I zoom in on the menu? No, I never have. But I guess it's because you can't. Okay, so... we are looking for...
Well, well, looks like Snake Horse Harbor's got itself a newcomer.
I try not to make a habit of talking to strangers, Mr.
I'm Holt Scotto.
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Katie Firestone.
Well, now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
Call myself Nancy Drew or visit Katie Firestone?
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
I'm just here on vacation.
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that
Same
matters is
menu.
rescuing that poor precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Her boat was ransacked this morning.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor, home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
Really?
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times at Cadbora Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish. It was the snake horse, people would say. Little did they know.
Why do you think they vanished?
Well, they'd been Shanghai. See, a bunch of establishments in town had secret panels built right into the walls.
Oh, we
Guy'd
love
be having
secret
a drink
panels.
1 minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. But he'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
Did you say you were
Cool
a
story.
fisherman?
4th generation. I fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
Are you retired?
Fishermen never retire, young lady. After all, what would we do? Go fishing? Only reason I'm not out there right now is because I've been in and out of campaign meetings since 8 this morning.
You're running for harbor master?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense, instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbor master
Yikes.
we got now bends over backwards so far for the environmentalists, it's a wonder he
Yeah,
can still
Nancy's
walk
dad is
upright.
too busy being like a lawyer to like give a shit about what she's
Whoever
up to,
trashed
I think.
Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
Oh yeah. I don't know if Holt is a super cool
Thing
guy.
is, I'd like to go kayaking while I'm here. Only I can't without a GPS.
Oh, now that really is a shame. Tell you what, I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Why am I getting the feeling I'm not going to like this?
This is a little seamanship quiz I whipped up. I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're
Seamanship.
allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become harbor master. Here,
Oh, I have to take it.
the idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
You mean, if I take the quiz, you'll let me borrow the GPS?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
See you around.
Yo ho ho.
All right. Let's talk to Jenna. Then we'll do the quiz. Then we'll look
What can I
poke
get
around
for you,
the-
Nancy?
Since we haven't
Then we'll look
met,
around
there's
the,
only
the
one
cafe.
way you could know my name.
On the day my Aunt Iris turned this place over to me, she said, Jenna, you're about to become a real good listener. And darned if she wasn't right.
So you own this cafe?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Devlin family since the day it was built, which was back in like 1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie Firestone. My condolences.
Yikes.
Your condolences?
Me and her don't see eye to eye on a couple of
quiz.
things.
You mean like the whale?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon
I
as
didn't know you were
possible.
all about
Period.
sailor shit.
End of story.
There's
No matter
more
what Miss
sailor
Fancy
stuff, so
Schmancy
don't
science
worry.
degree says. Other people may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field
It's a good
tests
shirt.
and monitoring whatnots, but not me. The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It
I like
wouldn't
the
surprise me if
texturing
Katie's
of
been
it. It doesn't
secretly
really like
feeding
hang
it,
like
which
real
is
fabric.
against the law,
which is
by the way.
funny.
And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if she trashed her own boat because she knew that after that meeting last
Self-sabotage.
night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an idea. Let's change the subject.
Does Andy Jason ever come in here?
Everybody comes in here. Know how some people can't go a day without coffee? People around here can't go a day without a bowl of my clam chowder.
That
In fact,
can't be
If you ever
healthy.
want a free sample, just say the word.
So Andy Jason is one of your regulars?
Actually, he only comes in once or twice a week. Says he's too busy. Of course, the reason he's so busy is because he's too cheap to hire another person to help him run the place. Kind of surprised me when I heard he was trying to buy Katie Firestone out. Must have something up his sleeves, all I can figure.
We get to go clamming.
What do you know
Later,
about the
which I
Shanghai
honestly
that
love.
used to go on around
It is one of my
It
favorite
never went
tasks in
on.
this
That's
game.
what I know. Shoving grown men into passageways and carting them off to ships never to be seen again? It's just a big, colorful, tall tale. Never happened.
Okay, so a trick I learned: if you ask for a muffin first, you can then ask for clam chowder, and you can come into the cafe and eat a muffin or chowder whenever you want.
Instead of the
for
chowder,
free.
do you think I could try one of those muffins?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
Yes,
Mhm.
I love it.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
Think I could
Now
try
it's
a bowl of your clam chowder?
time.
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
Hell yeah.
Mmm, that was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Later, Gator.
Let's see how many bowls I can eat. Okay.
Looks like I can't go in there.
I think that just means Snake Horse Harbor Club. Kind of a vague club. Just kind of like some postcards. Dungeness Crab. This is a clue. Oh yeah, the Secrets Club. Okay, let's look at this quiz. Sun always sets in the west.
That looks right.
Climbing without a permit, we gotta look that up somewhere else.
Good. Yes. Correct.
Oop, it's a Little Dipper.
Am I smart or what?
I'm very smart. I can sight read Morse code. I really can.
No. Very good.
Oh.
Perfect. That should do it.
So I need to go look up the fine for clamming without a permit. That's fun. And then I need to find a male Dungeness crab and put it in this basket and give it to Holt.
Each flag stands for a letter of the alphabet, and so do those words. Interesting.
Yes, we get crab friends in this game. I love it. I love crabs. I think they're adorable and amazing.
What is this card thing?
Good question. Aunt Ira said it and the others.
He wants legal crabs.
Since the place was built.
We have to get, yeah, the females are illegal. If we bring him 2, I didn't know this, because I'd never done it in the game. But if we bring him 2 female crabs, we'll get arrested. And, the game will be over. I don't know if I want to waste time doing that, though. I mean, it's funny to get Nancy arrested, but... We're trying to make a royal flush. Hopefully there's an ace of spades.
I made a royal flush.
Yeah! Use this as a puzzle for later. We do these now. And that one doesn't open.
A book on sea monsters. Very cool.
They're always, these are learning games, so they try to shove some learning in here. We don't really need to read it, though. We know about sea monsters. This one opens. Let's see. Let's say this one's hearts. So we'll try hearts on this one. So far, so good. Might not be hearts. Clubs? Try clubs. No. Okay, probably clubs then.
I made a royal flush.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one more here. There's another one on the other side of the room that's currently, we can't get to. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. Forgot to set a timer for this. I like to take
I made
breaks.
a royal flush.
That laugh. So I Sorry, give me a sec. I'm setting the timer on my phone so I know when to take a break. Okay. We've done that. That's all we can do in here right now. Let's, we should be able to go to Whale World. Should be open. Yes, it is. I do not like Whale World. There's a clamming permit sold here. There's our fine. I'll write that down right now so we don't forget. And we'll talk to Andy Jason.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I have to bring him a male Dungeness crab?
Yeah.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
Are you Andy Jason?
That's me. How'd you know?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Katie Firestone's. I saw your
It's
business
very
card on her boat.
specific.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of
You know,
Katie's
after
is a friend of mine.
taxes and fees and processing fees and all that.
Even though she keeps refusing to sell out to you?
I must admit, that is a little frustrating.
He's a slimy boy.
You've got quite a setup here.
It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse
hate
Harbor
Andy
leaves with a
Jason.
greater appreciation for
I
marine
hate him
mammals.
so much. I'm
And
sorry.
if I make a buck in the process,
I can't
that's
lie.
cool too.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers
He
away
does make
from
out
you.
with
I
clams.
don't like her taking any customers away from me. And frankly, with this whale doing its orphan thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
Isn't the whale just as good for your business as it is for hers?
He's a
Katie convinced
nasty
the
boy.
fisheries service
Not
that
in the
she
good
should be
way.
allowed to monitor the orca's condition, which means she can get right up next to the whale while my boat has to stay away.
Wah, wah, wah.
Katie takes passengers with her when she checks on the whale?
Paying passengers, as many as she can safely fit.
What do you think should be done with the orca out there?
Nothing. I think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best? We can barely
Just
deal with
leave it
ourselves, let
alone.
alone a whole other species.
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while
Was
she
it
was
you?
in town this morning. Made a
I feel like it
real
was
mess.
you.
Wonder if it's related to those burglaries.
Ooh.
What burglaries?
Nancy's
A bunch
spidey
of
sense
stuff
is
was stolen from
tingling.
2 shops earlier this week. Food, tools, clothing, electronics. There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
Whoever ransacked Katie's boat tore a bunch of parts out of her engine. It's like they wanted to make sure she couldn't go anywhere for a while.
That's too bad.
In a way, it's kind of good. I mean, for you at least.
Very true. As long as her boat's out of commission, I'll get all her customers.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
Got a web of sinister shit going on. This is Whale World.
Wow, that's a beauty.
Good old ship in the bottle. I haven't stopped to look at this stuff in years. Caddy.
Miss, please don't touch that.
I want to touch it though. I can't touch it. Okay. Shitty t-shirts. We might get a free keychain. I don't know. Ugh. I don't want to look at all the whale shit. I'm sorry. I'm not really like a whale person. We do have to play a bunch of these games though. Eventually, we'll do it later. I love the transcriptions there. Yeah, we'll play games later, and we'll play Whale of Fortune once we get them all done. Yeah, crabs over whales for sure. Every time. Okay. We're gonna go to the lighthouse. I love the lighthouse. It's wonderful. I like cold beaches and, you know, it's kind of my jam. Whale of Fortune, dude. Oh, clams over whales. Yeah, I'd say clams over walls too. I like this. This is my favorite. I think this is my favorite location in the game. Let's pick up
These
some
would be great
rocks.
for rock skipping.
Had some really loud waves. Fuck. That's a female. Don't want that. Let's vertebrate the better. Yeah, the travel that you can't speed up is kind of funny.
SS. Maybe this broke off from a ship.
I know that some games, like if you double click, you skip the travel-y bits, but
There's something in that bottle.
skip some rocks to get a bottle. Nancy loves.
I already have some rocks.
Oh, I already took rocks. Okay, okay. Let's chill. Okay, I know what I'm doing and where I'm going. And I play video games good. Okay. Oh, fuck. I can't. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that was easy. Another one for our collection. Yeah, Nancy is... She's really fucking going for it. That's a female. Yeah. I think there are only 3 little places to look for crabs. This is the only place we can look for crabs. It resets fairly often. Let's check out the lighthouse. No trespassing, well...
What do you think you're doing? Those signs over there say no trespassing,
He's just
which
like
means
suddenly
keep
here.
out, which means you, girly.
Girly?
Leave.
But I just...
Now.
Oh, I love it though. We get all the hell in that lighthouse. Colt can't stop us. I want a crab. Give me a fucking crab. Bullshit. Yes. There he is, our beautiful friend. He's so cute. Okay, we have our crab, and we've done the test. We've won its seamanship. The acrobatical is ridiculous. I know, the little crab eyes are so cute. I love them. If I didn't have a cat, I just have wild crabs in the house. My apartment complex would probably love that.
You again?
I'm sorry for trespassing
I'm not
like
sorry,
that.
but he's
So what
not
do you want?
right to yell at me, so
I finished that seamanship quiz.
Let's have a look. Right as rain.
hell
Just
yeah.
bring me that male crab and you'll be home free.
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Right as rain.
Right as rain.
Congratulations. Here's your GPS. Just turn around and follow the instructions.
Yeah.
I'll take care of the crab for you.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, I have to grab it. Okay.
See you
Yeah,
around.
Deception
Watch out
Island.
for Caddy.
It's not a real island in the San Juans, but San Juans are real. So it's supposed to be off, you like his hand a lot? Crashes into that hand, the old man hand. But yeah, it's based off of a real place. Her Interactive that makes these games are based in, Washington State. So, yeah, it's kind of like local-ish. And, yeah, there's some backstory that we find out later on that's all based on, like, real history. From, I think, the Deception Strait. I can't remember. But yeah, I think they did a good job with, kind of, like, taking history the way they did and, using it for a little mystery game. So I have a GPS. And, oh wait, let's not do safe. And, die. Perfect. We're 3 deaths down. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, I have learned my lesson. Okay. Another bottle. I like the swishy water sounds, they're really nice. It might not look like I know where I'm going, but I know where I'm going. One sentence. Let's see. There's an abandoned orca in the channel that showed up, and everyone is disagreeing about what to do with it. Katie has a really unpopular opinion about it, and her boat was ransacked. And then there's also rumors of secret tunnels and stuff. Basically, it's whale politics. Yeah. It's Whale Politics Simulator 2K03. It's great kayaking, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am not going in the right direction whatsoever. Okay, here we go. This is right. This is what I want. I'm trying to get up in some sea caves. The navigation itself is supposed to be kind of like a little puzzle. As if that shit was fun. I like the sea caves though. Surprisingly, we don't get stuck in here. I feel like realistically Nancy should just get fucking stuck. And die. Okay. Bottle.
Maybe the messages are coordinates.
Yeah, they are. Hell yeah. If you have a cool last name, you're not a baddie. Yeah, I like the caves though, they're pretty. It was about a sled, yes. I think that actually kind of makes some sense. Oh! What's 48? What's our green one? 42517. I have to write these down because I cannot remember numbers for the life of me. Okay, now we can put them in. Okay, okay. We got it. Alright, we've got a new place to go to. I don't think anyone's named the whale, no. Yeah, all the notes are signed Rosebud. Which is a clue, but it is also, I'm pretty sure it is also a Citizen Kane. That's Citizen Kane, right? Or is that the wrong... Oh, fuck, I don't even know. Whatever that movie is with the fucking sled in it.
I've never been to this beach
Ooh,
before.
it's a new beach. I knew where we were going. Yeah, see, we're on our new, we followed the clues and we're on a beach. And, there's not a whole lot to do here.
Stuff to build a sandcastle. I could use a break.
Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane is a dumb movie. I didn't like it. Hold on, I gotta let my cat in. I thought I heard her scratching at the door, but I was wrong. I don't want to waste everyone's time with this, but I do want to make just a small one. There we go. I figured out you can write. I wrote fuck once here, which was it took a while.
Time to go back to work.
Orson Welles can't even make a color movie. Debbie.
Oops. Must be ticklish.
If we click on this thing 30 times, we get an Easter egg. And I've never done that, so I'm gonna click on this thing. I think I'm at 8. Oh, bye! I'm glad you stopped in and watched some. It was nice having you around. I don't know if it's deadly. I've totally lost count. This is maybe 20. Oh, there we go. Really? Lumpy. Ridiculous. Not worth it. I remember nothing of Citizen Kane, except that I didn't like it. So we've got an insert passcode. Semaphores. It is, of course, Rosebud, but I don't remember my semaphores, so... we gotta go back. Letter flags. I think we have to go all the way to these rocks. Yep. Alright. There's Katie's boat. And... gonna go to the hot kettle so we can get the password, because they've got a poster of him. We want to spell Rosebud. Okay. Right? We could be so easily thwarted if someone just stole our helmet. Let's talk
Hi,
to,
Nancy. How's it going?
I found a
Talk to
bottle floating in the
Jenna. I
water
like
with
her.
a strange message inside.
Most, if not all, the notes you find in bottles around here were put there by Hilda Swenson.
She's
she
not
was this lady
impressed.
who retired
She
here
knows
with her
about
husband
it.
about 20 years ago. They made a ton of money in Hollywood as writer-producers and just wanted to enjoy life. Wonderful people, very active. In fact, Hilda was mayor for 8 years. But then, out of the blue, her husband died. They'd been a team for so long that, well, she pretty much died then too.
What do you mean?
She just kind of lost it. Started talking to walls
Became
and
a
doing
witch.
bizarre things until one day she rode to the island across the channel that she and her husband owned and never came back.
And now she uses notes and bottles to communicate with people?
Trouble is, nobody can understand what she's trying to say. All she ever writes is letters and numbers and that one word, Rosebud. I leave a couple of bags of groceries outside her cabin every week, and sometimes I can see her inside. But whenever I try to talk
If
to
only
her,
it was Tilda
she won't
Swinton.
answer.
It's Hilda.
I wonder what she's trying to tell us.
We'll never know what's going on in that mind of hers.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Later, Gator.
Alright.
You again?
Did you know Hilda Swenson?
Sure did. She
Hilda
even crewed
Swenson.
for me a couple of times. There she was, this itty-bitty lady in her 60s hauling in nets. Did it for the sheer love of adventure. She was quite a gal.
See you around.
Yo ho ho.
Okay. Now we can, unlock that shell. Oh, there's the cat. There you are, baby. What is it? She's gotta come in here and yell. 'Cause she wants dinner all the time. She just loves dinner. Okay. Oh, yes. Rosebud. Oh, good luck with your pages. I'm glad you stopped and
I don't know what all those
watched.
letters mean, but something tells me this may come in handy.
I think we get to keep this. I'm still gonna write it down though.
This is the weirdest story I've ever read.
So that's all code with what is it called? It's like but anyway, Alpha, Sierra, Kilo, Alpha, Juliet, Delta, Oscar, Romeo. Yeah, it's that shit.
So far, so good. I don't know. I'm gonna go over here.
Yes. Something. Lily, stop it. Stop it. Sorry, she's. What are you doing? Sit down. Be a good girl. Stop trying to crawl around on boxes.
I'm getting there. Ta-da! Ask HSAJJD for
Lily's always being
Ask
silly.
Holt, Andy, and Jenna for Hilda's gift.
Oh man. You're blasting through this mystery. Congratulations, I hope you enjoyed finding this thing because you and I are just getting started. See, I've got a secret. Well, two actually, but I don't believe in just handing things to folks on a silver platter. That's
Send
no
me
fun.
something from the top of the lighthouse in Morse code.
Isn't the way life works either. To get anywhere in this world, you gotta get out there and be curious. You gotta ask questions and shake things up till you get answers. And I know you're curious or you wouldn't be reading this. So what I want you to do now is send me something from the top of the lighthouse in Morse code. As for what I want you to send me, read the little story I've enclosed. That'll get you started. The story makes no sense, you say. Oh, that's a question. Well, whatever. Well, you got into this chest, didn't you? Anyway, eventually you'll find the answer to my first secret. As for my other secret, if you're smart, and I have a sneaking suspicion you are, you'll figure it out along the way. Something is fishy in Snake Horse Harbor. And I'm not just speaking for the halibut. Oh, and no funny stuff because I'm watching you, Hilda. So that is from Hilda. And, yeah, she wants messages. She's gonna help us find something. Let's talk to Katie.
What's up?
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
Oof.
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the Hot Kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Oh yeah, everyone's pet theory is that they're exes. Which I'd stand by that.
Why would she spread rumors about you?
She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
Well,
I found this piece of wood
maybe
on the
you
beach.
are, I don't know
There's
you.
something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are sharp. That is odd. It looks like it's been in the water a long time, but if that were the case, those edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Great
Any
minds.
idea where it came from?
Could be off a cargo ship, I guess. But you know who you should ask? Casey Porterfield. He works at the Maritime Library in Port Townsend. You should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095.
Excellent.
He loves checking out stuff like this.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
I call an old man about some wood. That's what adventure gaming is all about. Okay. A cool cell phone. Oh, I've got those rocks forever now, huh? Okay. Casey Porterfield.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh,
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
She said you might be able to help me identify the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say shipwreck? What kind of wood is it?
I don't know. Old?
Sorry, for a second there, I thought you said old.
Actually, that is what I said.
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure it out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Excellent. Okay.
Apparently
Books.
the saboteur took all
Right.
the books out of the drawer up here. Must have been looking for something. Want me to put them away?
If you could put them back in the drawer, please.
Okay, what's the best way to get all
I just
these
cut
in
that
here
hole.
with no space left over?
Conversation off. Okay. Oh, come on. It's one of these fucking puzzles. Ugh. I guess all books are on wood. It's an awful joke. I'm looking up the solution for this. Sorry, I'm trying to Google and talk at the same time, which I evidently can't do. I don't love these puzzles. I would rather get through it instead of having everyone watch me, like, try to put some books in order for, like, 10 minutes. We all have better things to be doing with our time. Maybe. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, come on. It goes there, and I know it goes there. Alright. No, come on. Oh, you little bastard. There we go. Okay. Woodbuck. Arboreal morphology. Perfect.
Complex morphological issues, microscopic tracheid analysis, microtome surfacing? Oh, I don't know if this book is for me, but maybe if I give Dr. Predovicu a call, she can help me out.
She is host of Wisconsin's favorite radio program, What Wood Am I? Amazing. Okay. So if we call her...
One slice of wood. One glass slide. There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope. Let's have a look.
Oh boy. Look at that wood. Okay, let's call this, Dr. Predovicu. Oh, okay. She'll tell us what kind of wood it is. And then, we can call Casey and he'll tell us...
This is Dr. Predovicu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
I already did that.
And are you near the sample in case you need
You
to
can.
refer
Don't
back
let your...
to it?
Don't be afraid to chase your dreams. If you want to do a wood-based radio show,
Yep, I'm right
you
by
go
it.
for it.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
It's kind of
Brown
red.
brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
I think they're all the
They're
same
all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've
Big
got
ol'
a tropical
holes.
hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common.
I
in
answered
Luan,
him all
but
right,
it's a
'cause it is
rainforest
Luan.
timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Perfect.
Luan. All right. Thanks for your help.
Glad to have been of service.
Alright. Alright, Casey. Let's see. I can call Bess and George if you guys want me to. I don't know if you want me to just
Maritime
chat with the
Library,
girls
this
or
is
not.
Casey.
If you
Hi,
do,
this
let
is
me
Nancy
know.
Drew. I called before.
I'll call them. I
about
could
the
call the
driftwood.
Hardy
Never
Boys
heard
as
of
well,
Now, if
alternatively.
you'd have said Nancy Drew,
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
so what kind of wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Luan.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one.
Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And well, you should.
Alright. Let's have a sandwich. I want tomato and jelly. She loved it. That went down a treat. Hey, what am I doing? Right, I need to talk to all the kids and ask them for Hilda's gift. See what that's all about. Also, we're gonna take a break in about 10 minutes. Probably for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. 10-15 minutes.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Did Hilda Swenson give you something?
She made a necklace for me. Prettiest thing I own. I'd show it to you, but it's at my house. How did you know she gave me something?
It's kind of a long story, but I'd really love to see that necklace.
Problem is, my home's across town, and I'm real low on clams, which means I've got to go clamming before I can even think about doing anything else.
Gotta get
Why
those
don't
clams.
I go clamming for you?
Okay, if you get the clams, I'll go get the necklace. You can put them in here. 15 ought to do it. That's the limit
Mayo
anyway.
paste.
But you'll also need a permit. Andy Jason can issue you one.
Let's have a muffin.
You know, that muffin I had before was really awesome.
Say no more.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid
Wow.
of that for you.
I
It's
just
been fun
inhaled it.
talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
I didn't even get to
You again?
click on it.
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you something?
So what if she did?
Do you think I could see it?
Tell you what, this chess problem I've been working
Oh,
on is
not the
giving me
chess
fits.
puzzle.
Here, solve it for me, and I'll let you see what Hilda gave me.
Time to cheat. Cause, I don't know anything about chess.
Feel free to look at the chess book in my duffel bag if you need help. Let me know when you're through.
Duffel bag, huh? See what this old man this has is in his. That looks interesting. Looks like a lighthouse lock code to me. I don't need to read this book. Can I read that poker book? I can. It's just talking about the royal flushes, I think. Castle. Yeah, they love pun names. They used to do a lot more of them in older games like these. The newer ones like barely have punny author names.
Good. Correct. Queen moves to d6. So black would move here. Perfect. Yes. There. Checkmate.
Checkmate, I did it. I'm so good at chess.
Done with that
And
chess
it's
problem yet?
crazy.
Check it out.
Right as rain. And to keep up my end of the bargain, here's what Hilda gave me. Handle's made of scrimshaw. She carved it herself. Never would tell me why she wrote one bum on it like that. Of course, this was after her husband died. Guess her mind was starting to go.
Thanks for letting me see it. See you around.
Yo ho ho.
One bum. So we've got a third of the puzzle. Let's see, one bum. We gotta get a clamming permit. Oh yeah, old man hand close that time. I that's the last one. Give me a
Hi,
permit.
Nancy.
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you a present?
She gave me the design I used to create the keychains I give away to everyone who goes on a Whale World Whale Watch. She was quite the graphic artist.
Could I have a keychain?
Sure, if you go on a whale watch.
I need a clamming
Ugh.
permit. Jenna said I could get one from you.
Whatever.
Ordinarily you could, but permits mean paperwork, and I'm kinda busy right now. Of course, if someone wanted to volunteer to help me.
You just got yourself a volunteer.
Inside that box marked Caddy is a miniature of what our resident sea monster might look like in skeletal form. Assemble it for me, and I'll not only give you a permit, but I'll throw in a free clam tube. And remember, whales rule!
They don't. They suck and I hate them and I hate you. I hate being in here. Okay, let's do this fucking thing.
Nah,
Are you kidding me?
nah,
It goes exactly right there.
nah. Oh yeah,
So picky. Fuck.
oh
Nancy.
yeah. Nah,
Nah? Okay.
nah.
It's kind of fiddly. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
yeah, that free clam tube. So great. Talk about a souvenir. We don't get to keep it, sadly.
Good.
I feel kind of sad though. Like, I don't know. When we're done clamming, Jenna
Oh,
just
yeah.
takes it from us.
Good.
Such a fucked up skeleton. I always get kind of lost around here. I think that's the flipper.
Good.
And then, like,
Nah.
I'm not putting it anywhere. And this one, God, I don't know.
Nah. Good. Good. Bingo.
Bingo.
Bingo. Good.
Okay. And then this one,
Wow, am I a creative genius or what?
it's kind of a little, not really. Not for doing a tiny puzzle for babies.
Hi, Nancy.
I finished putting that display together.
So you did. Caddy never looked better. Here's your permit, and here's your clam tube. Look for little holes in the sand. Sometimes water will squirt out of them. Anyway, center the tube over the hole, push it down into the sand, and pull. If you're quick enough, the clam will be in the sand that comes out of the tube. If not, try again.
That boat in a bottle you have is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here, a guy named Benjamin Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kinda went bonkers after her husband died.
You mean Hilda Swenson?
That's the one. Gave away everything she owned, moved to this tiny island across the channel, and went certifiably nuts. Which is too bad. She was a nice lady.
Thanks for your time.
Whales rule!
They don't. I hate them. No.
Looks like I need a key card to play.
Now that we know we need a key card, we can ask him for a card.
Hi, Nancy.
I'd like to
We'll
play
ask
the
for a
games in
card,
your center, but it looks like I
and then
need
we're gonna
some
go on
kind
a
of key card.
10-minute break.
Here you go. This will activate all the games. It will also keep track of what games you've won, and it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Okay, so I'm going to do save. Okay, and I'm going to leave it at on the menu while we do our little break. And yeah, Also forgive me if there are any typing sounds on the break. Oh, I have attempted tailoring dress shirts before myself, but I'm not really a tailor, so I find modern clothes kind of difficult to, oh, excuse me, I'm burping, to deal with too. It's like I can make corsets, but I can't really, like, tailor a dress shirt. It's kind of, I don't know, interesting. Okay. Officially, we've got a minute of the break left. Really to what? Yeah. Yeah, I spent a few years, I think like in my early 20s, I've made like a handful of corsets, and like different, like foundational garments and stuff. So I used to do historical costuming and stuff, just for fun. And yeah, so I've made a whole bunch, in like a bunch of different eras and stuff. They're a lot of fun. I don't know, it feels a bit like art. I don't know, and it's neat to kind of make a structure like that, like especially like 18th century caned stays that are just like fully, well, they're like the technical term, they're fully boned, and they have just tons of reeds through them, and you end up making something that like can pretty much like stand up on its own. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, one of my weird skills with very little practical use. Okay, so fully boned for sure. We're gonna get back into this because it's time to do it, and I'm gonna set my timer for an hour. I feel like we'll probably finish it though, in the second half, and so we might not need like a timer. I'll probably just play until it finishes. So we're gonna do whack-a-mole, except it's feeding orcas instead of hitting. Oh fuck, I'm not doing great. Oh come on, I got that one. Ooh, it's hard to get around because my mouse is so. Ugh, 15. Is that good enough? Okay, 15 is good enough. I didn't do great, but I guess it gave me a pity point. Audio station. Ugh. We have to match all the whale sounds to the whatever. Let me, oh wait. I just had my phone in my hand and I was looking for my phone. Brilliant.
Throughout the center, you've been able to hear the sounds different cetaceans make. To see just how good your memory is, press a button, listen to the sound that plays, then press the button of the cetacean that made the sound. If you've made a correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all the buttons are lit, you've matched them all.
Okay. That was a gray whale. It's pretty easy. That's the humpback. I think that's the only easy one. It's a mink whale. Minke. That's the orca. The purring, you know, like a cat, that's the porpoise. Okay. We have 2 more games. We have to, oh, right, we have to play all the games because, see, once you've won all the activities, you put your punch card in and see, and spin it, and spin and win, baby. Oh, this. That's right. Okay. Definitely the easy level. Thank you. So this one, see, I can, like, move around. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck, I died. That bomb is... I'm supposed to eat food and not die. Like normal life. It goes for like some amount of time. This is never dull a moment. Because we're a doll's porpoise. Eating food. That big squid isn't gonna touch us. Okay. Fuck. Squid death. Double squid death. I don't usually just fucking mad die like that, but okay, whatever. Staying on the surface is not the best tactic. Oh, or maybe I go until I hit a certain score. I don't know. I just sort of play this game without paying attention. Exquisite corpse. That's a beautiful pun. I do like the chompy sound effects. Those are real nice. Oh, squid. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not doing too bad, I don't think. Do I have to get to... Ah, fuck. I have to get to 20,000 or what? Jump, 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 jump. Yes, I have to get to 20,000. Okay, that's what it was. Swim to freedom. This one is a quiz, which I think I generally know the answers to. Oh, nope. Oh, nope. Okay. We did it. So... let's see what we win. We can win all kinds of junk, or a whale watching tour. That's a really weak spin.
I won the whale watching tour. All right.
All right.
Hi, Nancy.
I won a free whale watching tour.
Well, congratulations. I'll give you an exclusive tour. Just be you and me.
That sounds
Sounds
horrifying. There it is.
Thank you for the great tour and for letting me use your camera.
My pleasure.
That was a great tour, huh?
Since I took your whale watching tour, I get a free keychain, right?
Actually, I only give them to paying customers.
Now, why did the term false advertising suddenly pop into my head?
Okay, okay.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
Tren. Wonder what that means.
Sorry, I'm eating. I shouldn't be eating while I play these games. Tren, though. It's nice, huh? Right? Isn't it? He's such a shithead. Right. Oh, we need to go clamming. Oh, turn?
Guess she's not back yet.
Oh, closed. Duh. I just said we had to go clamming. Okay. One bum Tren. So we can go clamming at the lighthouse and at the secret beach that we found from Hilda's bottles. So we're gonna go to the beach first. Should be able to find them all pretty quick. Little hole. Come on. Yes.
Aha!
One down, one to go. Because there's already some seaweed in there. Okay, so... Sorry, is this disorienting for anyone? Oh, fuck, that was the wrong one. So you can die on the rocks.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a
If
message
you don't
at
pick
the
the right one.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
Ridiculous. I guess it's not that one? Wow,
This
okay.
is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
Trans talk. I never noticed it said trans talk. Okay. One more time. Okay. I did it. We did it. We're safe. All for these two little clamming holes. That's not a clam. Only 4 so far. Okay.
Five down, 10 to go.
Oh, it's that same fish. You might be able to trick the game by going out and then turning right back around and making it reset. I'd rather do this than, like, go here, then go to the lighthouse, and come all the way back here, and all the way back to the lighthouse. So you should be able to
I'm more
find,
than halfway
yeah,
there.
at least half here. Do I really need to go on the runs on the rocks already? Forgive me if this isn't the most thrilling streaming content. I do always really like the collecting puzzles, though. Yep, see, now they're lit up again.
There you are, my pretty.
Okay,
I
those
don't
are...
see any more clams.
Ah.
Maybe I should look somewhere else for a while.
Yep. Okay, we're off to the lighthouse, to that beach. Then we'll get the rest of the clams. Then we will see what Hilda gave Jenna. Then we'll break into a lighthouse. We've still got a bunch of secret passageways to find as well. A whole bunch. It's lots of fun. She's secretly out there training orcas. I can't make any comments about
No clams here.
who's doing what. Why? Don't want to give
No
away all the
clams here.
secrets. Really? No clams? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need 2 more. Wonder if that'll reset it.
13 clams. I just
Oh.
need to find 2 more.
Okay. Now we need 2. Now we need 1 more. Come on, 1 more sweet clam, baby. Fuck. Let's, try to get into the lighthouse, though, while we're here. Ooh. What's that? Oh, no.
Whoa! That was close.
Someone doesn't want us here. So it's 3, 4, 7, 5. Yeah. Check this shit out. Oh yeah. When I was looking for the Easter eggs and stuff for this game, I guess the references to other games, they call them cookies. I've never heard that before, but one of them was, there are crack in the lighthouse. And I have no idea what that means. Or why, but, I don't know. Like, I don't think... I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Looks like someone's been up here recently. Someone messy. That's today. Wonder why it's circled.
The day Nancy dies.
I don't have any message to send. I don't have any message to send.
Fair enough. Anyway, that's our Morse code thing, and that's our,
Looks like the bulb's missing. It's rusted shut.
that's our little flash thing to, send the Morse code flashes for later. Of course, we don't know what we need to send yet, so can't really do anything. It's a little secret cool place here. Can I get, okay, here we go. Trapdoor we can't get into.
Wonder why that's there.
Though the efforts of many built the wall seen here.
There's obviously more to this, like the other half of the picture.
Some light bulbs. Oh, is it the second? Hold on. Right. All of these bulbs are dead except for the second on the right. Because if you pick them up, they make a little broken tink sound. That's a really frustrating part of the game, like trying to find the one working light bulb. Having to go like up and down and replace the lights forever. The ocean is really loud here, huh? Alright.
Alright, 15 clams.
We did it!
I'm all set.
Now we can give these to Jenna. This is a lull of like the second act of the game. It'll pick back up soon, so if you're not enthralled right now, that's why.
Hi, Nancy. Oh, good, you got the clams. Let me take those from you. I'll take that clam tube off your hands, too.
I want the clam
I'll never guess
tube.
what happened. While I was home getting that necklace for you, somebody broke in here. The sheriff just left.
Really? Was anything stolen?
What's weird is I'm not only missing food, like bread and eggs and stuff like that, but it looks like they also stole a bunch of tools and some boat parts.
Boat parts?
Go figure. What's more, both doors were locked when I got here, and none of the windows were broken. It's like a ghost did it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
If you want to play detective, please, be my guest. If you have any questions, just holler. Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Do you have that necklace you said you'd go get?
Well, sort of. My niece got hold of it last time she was out here and locked it up in some kind of toy box. It's on the table over there if you want to try to open it, because unfortunately, I can't.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it, though?
Okay, so the club is over. It's done in here. Which means,
That's strange.
very strange. Salt never falls over. Got one more. Here we go. Here we go. What's the one I haven't done yet? Is it spades? I think it's spades I've yet to do. Or hearts. Is it hearts? Maybe it's hearts. Looks like it's hearts. Oh. There we go.
What was that?
I unlocked something. Something like...
I bet that's how those
Trapdoor.
burglars got in here. I can't see a thing. I'm gonna need a flashlight.
Okay. We have to go find a flashlight first.
Looks like you do a lot of shopping at Save King.
I do all my shopping at Save King.
Oh, that weird aside for...
How come you store boat parts in here?
Gotta store 'em somewhere. I don't have a garage, I barely have a closet, and my boat breaks down a lot.
Right, this was when, I guess Hilda tried to save the lighthouse. But now it's in... Now it has fallen into disrepair anyway. Oh yeah, necklace stuck in a box. Okay.
Match pairs across all 3 screens.
Okay, this takes a while, so... It's a good time to go to the bathroom if you, want to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's great.
Match pairs across all 3 screens.
Big Save King. Garlic. Ooh, an ice cream sundae. Cheese. Oh, that's a cucumber. Oh, wow, okay. It's a little skillet. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh, where is our little pot? Ooh, there's the flour. Where's the straw? Fuck. Oh, okay. Radish. Ooh. Bowl. Tomato. Nope. With ice cream. I didn't realize we had an ice cream. It could be whale chowder. That could be the dark, ugly secret. That no one will admit. Oh good, okay, junior level means they're all on the same screen. Senior level, like, the pair on this screen will match up with a pair on the first screen or something. And it's real fiddly and dumb. This is why we play junior. When we just want to have a nice time. Bell peppers again, huh? This looks like a tiny radish. Like a daikon or something. Oh. It's a fish, I think. Oh. Egg. What sound? Is that the... You don't like the percolator sound? Alright.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful?
Ella, what kind of word is that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's beautiful. Okay, we're done. So we've got Elif, One Bum, and Tren, or Turn, as Boenis insists. Oh, that's not what I want. It's time to...
My brand new anagram buster. If I come across letters that need unscrambling,
Yeah.
I'll be all set.
I want to open
Maybe
it.
I can use my handy
Oh my
dandy
god,
anagram
just let me
buster
open
to
it,
figure out what
Nancy.
those strange words
Stop
on
talking
Hilda's
about
face mean.
it. Ugh. You have any guesses? If I remember right,
Interesting.
I never solved this and I had to cheat. Telephone number. It's pretty straight. It's pretty obvious, I feel. Oh, we need to call Casey Porterfield, don't we? To hear about Wood. Okay.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Any luck finding what shipwreck that piece of driftwood came from?
Sorry, can't talk now. I'm waiting for a real important call from Nancy Drew.
Casey,
The forgetful
that's me.
old person
I'm Nancy Drew.
thing is not the
And I
funniest
got
thing
some
to
good
me.
news.
You know the name of the shipwreck?
Like, I just
The
want
SS
to know about the
Whitechapel Dawn
wood.
sank 5 years ago right there in the channel outside Snakehorse Harbor, about a mile and a half due northwest of the lighthouse.
Really?
I hear that channel up there's been pretty busy, what with that orphaned whale messing things up for the fishermen and all. Anyway, everything fits except one thing.
Uh-oh.
The Whitechapel Dawn went down in deep water. Real deep
Yeah,
water.
Trans
Too deep for
talk.
drones to be carrying debris up from it. Just
That's
not
us,
possible.
baby.
What about volcanic activity? Maybe it sank on top of an undersea vent or something.
I've been doing this type of research for 20 years, young lady. When I say something's not possible, it's not possible.
Yet somehow a piece of wood from it washed ashore. What kind of ship was the Whitechapel Dawn?
It was just a regular old freighter bound for San Francisco from Vancouver, British Columbia. Nothing unusual about it if you don't count the rumors.
What rumors?
About the smuggling.
The ship was smuggling something?
After it sank, some crew members said there was something unusual about the cargo it had been carrying. That's all. No specifics, just rumors.
How many people went down with the ship?
0. Everybody managed to survive. Official cause was foul weather. But whenever a boat goes down in those parts, they always unofficially blame it on... Oh, what do they call that sea serpent up there?
Caddy?
No, thanks. Caddy! That's what they call it! Caddy! Anyway, this has been fun, young lady, but I need to get back to work. By the way, I just got done emailing you something.
What?
I said, I just got done emailing you something.
Great, thanks. Well, goodbye, Casey.
Goodbye, Caddy.
I certainly hope he doesn't operate heavy machinery.
Excellent. Such a funny joke. Okay, what did he email us? I'm kind of a stained glass art freak. If it's popsicle, it's possible. Let's go to this cool web page he wanted us to see.
The hot kettle was originally called the Royal Flush Saloon. Interesting.
I think that's supposed to be a clue about... I don't know. The Royal Flush stuff that we already solved. Yep, got that old Shanghai going on. Cool story. Excellent. You know, I want to call the Hardy Boys. I think Joe's character is written pretty well. Frank, I hate. So, You win some, you lose some.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone. She's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before
These
I
are Mark.
arrived.
This is
Wow,
Mark
that's
Hardy's
great.
younger half brothers. If you're into the Mark Hardy lore.
It is?
No, it's not, Joe.
Yes, it is. Not for Katie, of course. I mean for Nancy. She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation.
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
Let me guess. That was Goldie.
Bingo.
She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She's not housebroken?
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How does somebody go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Oh, right. We, the phone of friends are like for hints usually, so.
The bulb for the signal lamp in the lighthouse
We'll
is
ask him.
out. Any hints?
Look around for some spares.
There must be some around there somewhere. After all, it's a lighthouse.
That broken up picture on the wall in the basement of the lighthouse has got me stumped. Any hints?
The question is, are you looking at the front of that picture?
Or the back. Think about it.
Sound advice if I ever heard it.
Those are really
Talk to you later.
clever
Bye,
clues.
Nancy.
See you around the
The
compass.
way they're written, but anyway. We don't, or hints. We don't need the hints. I don't need the hints. I don't need those boys. Let's have a sandwich. You want to have a sandwich? You let me know what you want Nancy to eat, and I'll make her something good. Preferably not a food poisoning one, because I find listening to her phone call about having food poisoning annoying, but we've got, I think most of the stuff is good to eat. You can't eat the Old Mayo, jellyfish specimen, chocolate and ketchup? Okay. Pretty sure those are both still good. Do you have any more votes for... We've got peanut butter, jelly, anchovies, hot sauce, mustard, lettuce. That is baking soda. You want some tomato on there? Okay. I don't think we can eat the baking soda. I mean, you can eat baking soda, but I think it does make her sick. I think we'll settle on this. Good ingredients. This is like chocolate and tomato. Oh, we need to ask Katie for something. Oh, look at this.
Save King.
Bilge cleaner. That looks like the same exact handwriting, huh? That wasn't there earlier.
Hey, what's going on?
Sounds like you're making progress.
I'm getting there. I remembered that a friend of mine had stashed some boat parts in my storage locker.
Bilge cleaner sandwich.
Jenna Devlin said some of the things that were stolen from her back room in that burglary were boat parts she'd bought at Save
Mustard,
King.
hot sauce, and lettuce. Okay, I'll do that one next. Just a sauce sandwich.
I noticed a box from Save King over there and just thought it was kind of an interesting coincidence.
Everyone around here shops at Save King for boat parts and practically everything else. Any other questions?
I saw a boat in a bottle at Andy Jason's place. He said it was made by a guy named Benjamin Hawkins.
As a matter of fact, I've done some research on Hawkins. He settled here in the mid-1800s, lived in a cabin where the lighthouse is now.
I can't remember if that was an actual guy or not, or if he's just based off of someone who was a settler there.
What else have you found out?
He apparently had a major feud going with some sea captain. Hawkins would see the guy's sail on the horizon, grab his family
She
and
does
all
look
his
like a
valuables,
Sim.
and go into hiding for days.
What was the feud about?
Nobody knew. Rumor had it that the sea captain was an ex-pirate, which might explain why Hawkins hid. But where he hid is still a mystery.
Would you by any chance have a flashlight?
I have a headlamp. I mean, I have one somewhere. I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm so hungry I can hardly see straight, let alone think straight.
Would you like a sandwich?
That would be awesome.
I don't have a sandwich on me.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
I have to go make her one. Let's make a Rob special for Katie. So, you want mustard? Freedom mustard. Oh my god. This game is old. Hot sauce. Lettuce. Keep that. Put that in my pocket. This is like a sauce sandwich for later.
What's up?
Here's a sandwich for you.
Great.
Here you go.
I'm starving.
Oh no, it's bad!
I don't feel so good all of a sudden. What did you put in that thing? Oh man, I don't feel good at all.
You gave Katie food poisoning?
No,
I think the hot
not
sauce
exactly.
is bad.
Something in the sandwich I made for her didn't agree with her.
Where is she now?
Outside, leaning over the rail and, you know.
Gee, Nan, I've never given any of your friends food poisoning. I'm sure it was just an honest mistake. Give it another try, Nancy. Just go easy on the salmonella this time. Very funny.
So, I'm pretty sure the mustard is okay. But not the hot sauce. Throw it away. Do we want to do chocolate sauce? Or is that... all artificial? Let's do mustard. Give me a different sauce to do. Yeah, I love the squishy noises. We can do ketchup, grape jelly, peanut butter. I think the ice cream is good. Yeah, let's do ice cream. That's, there aren't really any canisters. That's a mug. It's just a glass. That's chocolate sauce. That's peanut butter. That's baking soda. That's jellyfish specimens, which we cannot eat. That will make us sick. We're gonna keep this. Okay, give it to Katie. Let's see. See if she likes it.
What's up?
Here's a sandwich for you.
Great.
Here you go.
I'm starving. That was fabulous.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you. Okay, you wanted my headlamp. Where's
She
my
loves
headlamp?
ice cream, mustard,
Oh, gosh.
lettuce.
It was right here in the engine compartment the whole time.
The danger so far just seems to be food poisoning, yeah.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
I don't think we have anything else to fear, really. Can I please get out of here? Right. Telephone number, headlamp. Do I find... hold on. Hold on, sorry. No, I don't want to go up there.
Where's all this water coming from?
Gross.
Yuck.
Yes! Defrosting fish. And it's seeping into the hallway.
What is that smell?
Wait, no, not sandwich time, sorry. I need to figure out what my telephone number is in Morse code. Okay, very cool. My number is 523. Ooh, I need some room to write this down. 555 4399. So it's... Oh, right, it is a pretty simple system. Okay, now we can send our telephone number. And maybe Hilda will call us. She probably will. It's too bad we can't feed all the characters. Just really distribute all the sandwich love. I have to enter it again? Every damn time, huh? Right, got the light bulb. Jellyfish and chocolate. Oh, fuck. Oh, we can't do this yet. I can put the light bulb in.
It's rusted shut.
That's rusted shut, and we need WD-40. Or their version of it, because that's a licensed product. And we can't get that anywhere we've been yet. Which means we need to go into some secret tunnels first. I hope everyone's ready for secret tunnels. I'm very ready for secret tunnels. Dropping my snacks all over the floor that I shouldn't even be eating. WD-39 is exactly it. Okay, we've got our headlamp. Which I guess we're gonna hold for some reason. Instead of putting on our head. Alright.
A cairn. Wonder who made it. Camping gear is the last thing I need right now.
Interesting, huh? Look at this. Very exciting. So what does that say? Elvis was here. Okay.
I've got enough 10-penny nails, thank you very much.
So if you remember, they said that there were
Another cairn.
a bunch of burglaries at like a hardware store
Another cairn.
and a camping gear store.
Glad I'm wearing comfortable shoes, 'cause it looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of walking.
These are old secret pirate tunnels. Yeah, every game is like this. Some of them do a
I
really...
feel like I've walked for miles.
You have. Some of them do a really bad job. It's like really unrealistic amounts of tunnels and stuff. Just like for no reason. Here it is. Good as new oil spray.
that sound. Where have I heard that sound before?
Check that shit out, eh? Another cairn. One of Nancy's cool catchphrases.
I'm in the sea caves.
Nice. There's a weird thing on the wall. With some Ouroboros. And some cool designs. We can't really do anything with that yet because we don't know the clues for that. We have to go back through this way because we don't have our bike at the lighthouse, so we wouldn't be able to get home anyway. She's in the sea caves. Use the hot kettle. Pretty cool. Definitely, give me about 5 years for the Mark Hardy mystery game. Still looking to assemble a team.
Watch out for Caddy.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Did you know that there's a trap door in the floor of your banquet room?
A trap door? No. Where does it go?
It drops down into a tunnel, and when I explored it, I found trap doors going up into 2 other shops.
A tunnel? I don't know anything about it.
It's probably how those burglars got in and out.
Look, tunnels are dangerous. I don't want you going down there anymore.
You don't mean that.
I mean it. Just forget about this whole thing.
A crime was committed, and I just discovered something that might help solve it. I can't just drop it.
Okay, look. I guess if you're real careful, you can keep poking around down there. But I don't want you telling anybody else about that tunnel without coming to me first. I got my reasons. I've also got work to do.
We are, yeah. We're working with Mark Hardy. I'm gonna play as him in D&D here in a sec. We need to go to the lighthouse, right? Pretty sure. We've got everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play D&D for the first, like, proper time as Mark Hardy. He's not as much of a detective in that world as he is just kind of a gay tiefling. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. I fuck in that tunnel? Is that... that's her fuck tunnel? Yeah, that sounds not the way I wanted it to sound. Okay. Yeah, as all best click and point adventure games are, they're mystery games and fuck sims. Mystery fucking sim. Makes sense. Doesn't want anyone in that fuck tunnel. Perfect. Love it. Okay.
Five, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 9, 9.
Beautiful. Look at that. Look at us go. Ooh, getting a reply.
Hello?
Hello, Nancy. Hilda here.
Hilda?
That sounds good, yeah.
Easy, girl. It's not like you're talking to the Queen of England or anything. Although I did meet her once. Stuffy lot, those Windsors.
How did you know my name?
Where there's a will and a satellite internet connection, there's always a way.
Everyone thinks you're crazy, but you don't seem crazy.
I don't seem
People
crazy
think what I
either.
want them to think. But let's get on with it. We may be running out of time. I've sent you an email. Read it, follow the instructions, and we'll do lunch.
We will?
No, no, no. It's just an expression, dear. No one in Hollywood ever really has lunch when they say they're going to do lunch.
Oh.
I'll be in touch. And rest assured, I'll be watching. Which reminds me, someone's been up in the lighthouse. I couldn't see who. I hope they aren't doing any damage.
They did leave kind of a mess.
We really must put a stop to this, Nancy. Ciao!
She found our fur affinity count. Oh. Well. The secret's out. Email. Okay. We're going to the boat. Still can't get over how loud the ocean is there on that beach. Ooh. We could turn it down actually, but I won't. Yeah, her repair noises are slowly changing. Bad news. After your father took one of the longest showers in history, I'm not reading the rest of that. Okay. Oh god, this puzzle. We have new coordinates from Hilda. But some of the coordinates have been replaced by letters, and the letters are little puzzly clue bits. Which are kind of a dick to figure out. So number of nuns surrounding Snake Course, which is a kind of buoy. The ID number of the buoy that has graffiti on it. No one ever has lunch. The ISO phase, I think those are the flashing buoys. How much a clam chowder costs, and the number of cairns in the tunnel. And dear God, I am not running around and checking all of those myself, personally. Unless you guys really want me to. Like, if we want to fuck around in the kayak forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Willingness. Who's Vital Prampus? Are you new? Are you from Twitter? Oh, I didn't write any of those down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, we're due for a break in like 3 minutes. Yeah, that is ominous. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna scrounge around for all those numbers. Because it honestly takes forever. She charges $3 for a cup of clam chowder. I think it's $3 for a cup, $5 for a bowl. Isn't bad, I guess. Oops. I cheated and got the coordinates anyway. Put them into our tracker. Okay. So we're gonna go there and see what Hilda has for us. Sure, yeah. Yep, there it is. Oh. I have to click on it while we're here. Okay. Zaptec. Transmitter.
I don't know when it opens yet. Hello?
Hello, Nancy. I commend your ability to take direction and to follow through. You're definitely a cut above. And for that, you've just been rewarded.
What am I supposed to do with this thing?
You're to take it with you. But for now, listen carefully. I hope you like poems. Below ground is a rock with a strange anvil look. When you're near it, behold what's above. Letters found at the beach will put a new spot in reach. Letters only a sailor could love. Oh, my apologies, dear. I'm many things, but I'm afraid I'm not much of a poet.
Not that I'm complaining, but wouldn't it be easier if you just gave me whatever it is you want me to have?
Were I to simply give it to you, you might just turn around and toss it away. But if I make you earn it, you'll feel like it's yours and use it properly. Now, where was I? Ah, the device you just found. It'll come in handy when you get where you're going after you've gone where my poem takes you. Goodbye, Nancy.
Oh no, please don't hang up.
I really
I've got
do
so
like
many
the music in this game. I think it fits the mood really well. Okay. So you remember we found an anvil-shaped rock? Right. Hot kettle. Yeah, she's gonna make us really work for it. It's right up Nancy's alley, though. This is her #1 fetish. We have to go what? All the way? No, we don't want to go this way. Okay, walking. Okay, see?
There's
Anvil
an
rock.
opening up there. It goes to another tunnel.
Now we're in another tunnel, and she mentioned one of the notes that we found in like that shell thing. This one would tell us which way to go. So we have to just follow that. I have it written down on a piece of paper.
Looks like the device I found in the more coordinates. I should have known.
Fun. More coordinates. I don't remember where these ones go. I think they're just kind of like somewhere. Wow, we got out okay. Okay. A lot of running around in this game. Nancy is getting so much exercise. It's amazing that, like, the time never changes either. She can walk 10 miles and it's still afternoon or whatever. Okay, let's, create this new waypoint. Oops. Just putting the wrong numbers in. Okay, it's up the fuck there. We're getting pretty close to the end. I think we're 80% done. My timer went off a little bit ago, but...
There's a channel marker. Katie said not to go past them.
I'm just gonna play till the end instead of taking a break. Oh, okay, so that was the limit, huh? I disappear forever. Can I be done now with this? Okay. It's hard to tell if there's like, if you can go more or not. Well. We might have been just by it. Oh, here we go. Okay, we can use this thing in the water. I think it's just like some weird magnet or something. Pick this thing up.
Hilda?
Uh-oh, I'm getting predictable. This really will be our last conversation.
Oh, I hope not. I'd really like to meet you.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen. So, here you are in the home stretch.
You mean I'm never going to get any kind of explanation? Oh, that's not fair.
Okay, look. When I made my exit from Snake Horse Harbor, I left everything behind. You know, to kind of prove that I'd lost all my marbles. Problem is, I left behind something that I realize now I should have taken with me. My notebook on Benjamin Hawkins. Someone has obviously found it and is misusing it. See, my husband and I explored every inch of land in, around, and under Snake Horse Harbor. What we discovered, and we discovered everything, we wrote down in that notebook.
So this fishy thing that's going on, you feel like it's your fault.
Precisely. So, use what I just gave you and take a look at the boat and the bottle that Andy has. A really good look. When the time comes, you'll know what to do with what you see.
one more thing. Why do you want everyone to think you're crazy when you're obviously not?
Oh, Nancy. After my husband died, I just got bored. I love the Sandwalks, but the people of Snake Horse Harbor, I got tired of them. So I moved across the channel.
It's pretty
I made
drastic.
sure people left me alone.
You pretended to be nuts.
But then I got to thinking that it might be a good idea to make contact with someone trustworthy, just in case. Hence the messages in the bottles. Now, get going before it's too late. And what I just told you, keep it to yourself, okay?
Sure. So you won't be calling me anymore?
No. This, as they say in the business, is a wrap.
Well, I've enjoyed knowing you.
And I you. Thank you, Nancy.
Goodbye, Hilda.
Okay, so we gotta go look at a boat with those special binoculars. Yeah, we're real close to the end.
There's some kind of symbols on those sails.
You gotta draw these. I know. Bye, Hilda. Bye forever. Never met you, never will. We are not going to talk to Andy. Should we talk to Andy? I hate Andy. I don't want to talk to Andy. Fuck. Now where am I going? Feel like I need to go to the lighthouse. Because you know that weird stuff in the basement when we ended up in the sea caves? We need to get there again, but sometimes I can't remember. Like, some parts of the tunnels you can only access from one side. So I can't remember if we can get through it. No, no, okay. We do have to do this again. That opens the doors. Okay, yeah, we can get down there. Oh yeah, see? Fuck. I went too far. Yeah, we need to go down here. Cross. Oh, that's not right. Oh, it's not right at all. We have to put, there were 3 symbols, and so there's like, this, which is the first layer of the puzzle, has to be one of the symbols. And then this one has to be another. Both of these have to be set on them. Yeah, we did it right. Some scary machinery, but okay.
I wonder where that goes to.
Dunno. We have to get in our kayak and see. We have to bike 100 miles back to Katie's boat so we can kayak out to the sea caves. This is gonna be so buff. Massive arms and huge calves and... probably could figure out just how many miles she's like biking and stuff, because there's that map that should have can't think of the word I need, mileage or whatever. Nancy's 18 in these. In the old book, she starts out at being 16, but then in later like adaptions, she's 18, and she's 18 in the games too.
Wow, this must be where Benjamin Hawkins used to hide out.
Very cool. Great place to hide out. We found some stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's a friend. Wow.
Someone's trained her. She's not wild at all.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, scale. I think there is a scale. That's the word I was looking for. The catch. It's an orca? That's fun. Not too much of that bullshit, though. Got stuff to do.
Firestone. Those must belong to Katie.
Frozen seafood. Delish. Harness Series 622X, Juvenile Orca. Camera. Additional clips for cable attachment. Something's up. It's a trained orca. Can't really do anything with that. Okay.
That piece of driftwood I found must have come from a container just like this one.
So yeah, it looks like some people are using an orca to help them get old smuggled freight or whatever from a shipwreck.
Bye-bye.
Bye, friend. I love you. Laser attachment. Is there a laser attachment? I don't remember that. Yep. What am I doing now? Hold on. I have to remember what I'm trying to do.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We're bored silly here, so we thought we'd give you a call. What's going on?
Great timing, you guys. You will not believe what I just discovered.
What?
They need
Tell
it
us.
so
For one
bad.
thing, that orca that's been causing all the trouble around here, it's not wild at all. It's been trained.
How do you know?
Because I played fetch with it. I'd toss something into the water, and it would use its head to kind of bonk it back to me.
Maybe it just picked that up on its own.
No, see, I found this hidden sea cave, and in it was this harness-type thing like the military uses on the orcas that it trains.
So what do you think it's been trained for?
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that piece of driftwood I found.
Do you think somebody trained the orca to dive down to that shipwreck and retrieve whatever the Whitechapel Dawn was carrying?
Casey the librarian did say the ship could have been smuggling something, and people don't usually bother smuggling something unless it's valuable.
I guess. I mean, this game at least wants us to believe that
in
the
that hidden
military
sea,
trains
I came across
orcas.
something else.
What?
Wouldn't put it
A
past
pair
them.
of work gloves. They had Katie's name on them.
Oh my gosh. Katie's behind all this?
Not necessarily. Those gloves may have been stolen from her.
Have you asked her about them?
Not yet. I'm on my way to do that right now.
Well, get going and let us know what she says as soon as she says it.
I will.
Ugh. Loud seals coming from nowhere. Don't see any seals on rocks.
Katie's gone.
What? Let's see who we can get a hitch a ride from. We gotta figure out where Katie went.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
You again?
I need a favor. I need you to take me out on your boat.
Right now? What for?
See this one.
Well, it's a long story, but Katie Firestone may or may not
It's
be
the one he
involved in
wants to
something
hear.
illegal.
I'm not taking my boat out now. It's almost dark. Just call the Coast Guard.
I can't. Not until I know for sure what's going on. I
Does
can
the
explain
Coast
on the
Guard
way.
give free
Look, I'm not
rides
going
to
anywhere. And
civilians?
if you know what's good for you, neither are you. Just forget it.
Oh man, okay. Rude. He is a rude man. That's fucking Andy. This fucking nasty boy.
Hi, Nancy.
I was hoping you could help me.
I was just about to close up shop, but what do you need?
It turns out that Katie's been feeding the orca.
You're kidding me.
I'd really like to talk to her about that and some other stuff, but she and her boat are gone. Although I have an idea where she went.
And you'd like me to give you a ride?
Me and my kayak.
Kayak? Are you nuts? It'll be dark in 10 minutes. And what about the fog?
I've got all the equipment I need to be safe.
Oh, man. You've got me so curious, there's no way I can say no.
He does have
You
bad
just got
hair.
yourself a boat ride.
He's got a bad hair and he's got a bad face and he's got a bad
I'll be
attitude.
waiting right here.
Ugh. It's exciting. Are you guys excited? And sneaking onto a ship. You just got yourself a boat ride.
Whale's making her final dive. Good. The launch just brought in the last of the stuff that was stored in the sea cave. Another hour, and we'll be out of here.
Sneaking around on a boat. Sneaking and sneaking.
If the crew sees me, I'm done for.
What was that?
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
Right there, Missy.
I got caught. Well, that's one way, I guess they just fucking slaughter me, huh?
What are you eating?
Beef jerky. Liberated it from that camping supply place. Want some?
Still can't believe you robbed those places. The boss was fit to be tied, especially after you hit that cafe.
Having that tunnel with all those trap doors and nobody suspecting a thing? It was like being a kid with a key to the candy store. I couldn't help myself.
Except the candy is just beef jerky. And
I wonder what's in those.
hacksaws.
Those look like animal furs.
Oh yeah, animal furs, baby.
What was that?
Oh shit, I fucked it up.
Oopsie. Looks like we got ourselves a stowaway.
Yes, that's right, honey. Fit to be tied.
Hey, no snoozing. Boss says this Nancy Drew person is a real troublemaker.
Like she's gonna show up out here.
I'm just telling you what the boss told me. Now keep your eyes open.
They want to kill Nancy. What am I doing over here? Exactly I'm going. Oh, fuck.
Well, the boss said you might be joining
I
us.
can't remember where I'm supposed to be going on this boat, but somewhere. Downstairs, basically. Am I supposed to be going...
Hey, I could have sworn I saw something move over there.
No.
You're toast, sister, with a capital T.
Why does it take so long? Let me start over. I think I'm supposed to go over there, but I see I keep hitting...
Oopsie. Looks like we got ourselves a stowaway.
I don't understand. Ah, here we go.
Where'd you put the notebook?
Boss has it.
They
Nice of
do,
the
they have
builder nut
really,
job to
like,
leave it behind like that, huh?
Couldn't have
funny,
pulled this off without it. That's
henchman voices, that's what it is. Okay, we're done with the sneaking part. There's our buddy.
It must be the orca I saw before.
Hi, best friend. I love you.
Katie? Oh my gosh.
Nancy, I was afraid no one would ever find me.
What happened? How did you get here?
I fixed my boat and went right out to check on the whale, only the fog was rolling in and it was getting dark. Then I finally saw her, only she was being fed by some men in an outboard. They were putting some sort of harness on her. When they saw me, they rammed my boat, then grabbed me, tied me up, and brought me here. I don't know what's going on.
I think I do. They're using the whale to bring up smuggled cargo from a shipwreck.
Shh! Listen. Someone's coming. Hide! Hide!
Well, Katie, you'll be happy to know that your friend Nancy will be joining us any minute. Hey, how'd you get that gag off? Well, it appears she's already here. All right, where are you? Nancy?
If I could make it back to my kayak, I could go get help.
Somebody stop her!
Oh, too slow.
Well, what do we have here?
I knew it was you all along. And I told Holt and Jenna, if anything happens to me, they'll know you did it.
Nice try, but I can smell a bluff a mile away. You're about to become the victim of an unfortunate kayaking accident, or maybe I'll tell my customers
This guy is
that the
so
snake horse
scary,
got
and I
you.
hate this.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I'm gonna let him... kill us?
Say goodnight, Nancy.
Okay. So, hitting him in the head with,
Oh no, I'm trapped.
Well, what do we have here?
I knew it was you all along. And I told Holt and Jenna, if anything happens to me, they'll know you did it.
Nice try, but I can smell a bluff a mile away. You're about to become the victim of an unfortunate kayaking accident, or maybe I'll tell my customers that the snake horse
Nancy
got
Drew
you.
really needs a gun.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. What did you do that for?
Just wait and see. My best friend will
Say
save me.
goodnight, Nancy.
Oh, see, this only moves to choke us.
Nuts.
Way to go, buddy.
Way to go, buddy. See, she is my best friend. It's so cheesy, but it's so great. Because he has to take a shit.
Dear Ned, I've got to hand it to Andy Jason. The plan he cooked up to recover smuggled animal furs was a darn good one. First, he got himself an orca that the Russians had trained for covert military operations.
It's
then
a
he made it
Russian
look like the whale was an
spy.
orphan, so he could hide her in plain
Unbelievable.
sight while she did his dirty work at night. Then he and his henchmen disabled Katie's boat to keep her out of their way. They needed work gloves, so they stole hers.
Han
In
Solo.
fact, Andy's henchmen couldn't resist using the tunnel they'd found out about in Hilda's notebook to steal practically everything they could get their hands on. But now, Andy and his buddies are in jail. Jenna is serving more clam chowder than ever. Katie is planning to vote for Holt after all. The Orca is getting along great with a local pod and is rapidly losing interest
Yeah,
in humans. And I'm back
I don't
on
know
the
how
ferry
well
headed home.
furs would hold
See you
up,
soon,
but-
Nancy. P.S. Just before I left, I saw something appear, then quickly disappear in the channel by Katie's boat. She said it was just a log, but I'm pretty sure it was you-know-who
The
saying
Loch Ness
goodbye.
Monster. What award did I get? Finding an Easter egg. Okay. Did I? Oh yeah, we fucked over that
Hey, fellow
guppy.
detective, ever been to a ranch? I haven't, but I've been invited to one. It's in Arizona, and it's called Shadow Ranch, and I can't wait to go. You're invited too, but I should probably warn you. it
Doom was
could be
based
a
off of Nancy
little
Drew. Not a lot of
dangerous.
people know that. This is such a good preview. It cracks me up. This game is so good. The preview is real rough. But holy shit, is that a well-written game. I might play that one next weekend. Probably. But yeah, that's Danger on Deception Island. It was Andy Jason, and you could tell because he has 2 first names. So, it was a little too easy. But, yeah, thank you all for watching and sharing this little one with me. Yeah, I'll probably do... I'm still in the mood to be doing these every Saturday. So, yeah, I'll probably do Secret of Shadow Ranch next week, which is a really good one. I think it's one that pretty much is in everyone's like top 5 or whatever. Really well written, good puzzles, a lot. Yeah, these games are a lot harder than Dark Souls. Only like real gamers do Nancy Drew. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna close off the stream, and thanks for watching.